The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Doku. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now there's a real chance! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Boca Juniors are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gets into some space. Bergomi gets a foot in here. Azar. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Now it's Haaland. And it's Messi. Mateus! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Doku. Mbappe. And it's Mendes. Mbappe! Just eases him off the ball. Look at the space here. And the shot! Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Boca Juniors are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Rijkaard. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Olise! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Boca Juniors clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass is short and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Doku. And the counter is on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's delightful. He's had it taken off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Threads one in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. And it's played. Chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That has been cut short. Nuno Mendes, and he's managed to get free. Bergomi wins the duel this time.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got and Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Mbappe. Doku. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mateus, can he spark a counter here? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Señoras y señores, se permite fumar solamente en las áreas indicadas en el mapa. Gracias. Cambio en
The action is
Boca
back on the way.
Número 7.
Boca Juniors really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Closing in on goal. Takes a shot! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Número 23.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on, and he whips it in.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mateus, bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's there to belt it away. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bayer Leverkusen can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Elise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Alexander-Arnold. Showing great feet there. Oh, nice touch. And he has been fouled there. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número
Alexander-Arnold
13.
taking charge of the dead
4.
ball.
Número 99.
Boca Juniors
Entran
are, of course, in a
número
position
6.
to go to the bench
Número
should the need
24.
arise.
Número 9. Cambio.
Ball driven towards the far post. And it's hoisted clear. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chance here to counter. Olise. Olise on a strong run down the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mateus does really well to win the ball there. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. That's a half-decent try. Defending was strong and firm. Olise. Well, they've got it again. He is through here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Delivered across. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. Could move up a gear here. Wriggles his way through. Great vision. Messi has it in a wide position. Quick look, then plays it in. Nice interception, well timed. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's Van Basten. Azar. That's good vision. And he cuts out the supply. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número
And we have
18.
our very first corner.
Entrará al campo. Número 20. Se está realizando un cambio.
Tries to get it clear. Looking for options for movement. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They get a throw in. And it's been given away. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that should get the job done. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Alexander-Arnold.
Boca Juniors are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he finish? Yes! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
And he shoots! Gets big. No, not the best of headers. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's a good-looking ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the play.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go. any minute now.
Manchester United against Boca Juniors.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
And a chance! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Nunez. That's a good ball. Rafinha. Chooses to go crossfield. Hazard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Saliba attempts a clearance, and they can counter here. Matthäus, and he's got the beating of his man. Matthäus! And it's hit the woodwork, and another try! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nunez. Shot, surely! So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rafinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Nice interception, well timed.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Darwin. Nunez charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's cut it out. Hakimi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he was quick to react. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hakimi. Xavi Simons. And it's Camavinga. Nuri is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Mateus promptly onto that, and that is that. Strong running down that left flank. Boca Juniors are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Mateus, it's Camavinga. Xavi Simons. And Hakimi, and the pass is intercepted. It's a searching pass, neatly clipped into space. He's got full. He's not got that quite right. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga. Now it's Hazard. Good read, needed to be. Rijkaard. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Boca Juniors have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Boca Juniors carrying a one-goal lead. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! And he's heaved it away. He's played it back. Adams. Rijkaard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nunez. And his great chance! They've done it! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had...
Takes a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Van Dijk plays it forward. Camavinga. And it's Simons. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Boca Juniors are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Mateus. He's looking wide. Nuri. Hazard. And that's going right the way across. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Showing good feet. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! A hefty chance. Can he finish? Oh, what a... And it's come back out to him. And it's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Hazard going full tilt down the left. it's Hakimi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no big chance! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Boca Juniors take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
He's got away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Corner number 2 then. Oh, that was vital. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field
Simons.
is number 9.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Alvarez.
Manchester
Substitution in
United
progress.
finding their passes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 10.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's a really well-measured ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Probing pass. Van Dijk cuts it out. Xavi Simons. And it's Camavinga. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Simons. Could move up a gear here. Good ball over the top. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. That'll be a throw. Traumeri. And there's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Azar. And he's there to retrieve it. Tries to pass it through. Brilliantly cut out. Camavinga. Now Simons. Closing it. Decent chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively.
Shot, surely! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with...
He rises! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Cantona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Quality ball. Mbappe. Doué. Messi. Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Mbappe! Tries a shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Doué. There's the shot!
Ronaldinho just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Now it's Cantona. Knocks it into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries to play it through. Bergomi. It's a pretty loose pass. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Chouameni. Now it's Cantona. He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that would have been some goal.
Ronaldinho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Rijkaard clears it away. Can he finish? Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's picked his way through. Now, what about this cross? Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Great skill, that's nice. Darwin. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Cantona. Mateus. Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. And it's been played through.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Chouameni.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's a searching pass. Rijkaard. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And he's been shifted off it. The message is clear, none shall pass. Referee's given a throw. And it's Messi. Doué. Now there's a big chance! And he should have made it 4.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cantona. Kimmich. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Zanetti. But it goes. And the finish!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
That has been cut short. Spread out to the left. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and it's into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Chance for a shot! Now he's going to be first to this. Takes the shot! Oh, he's off and running. Now it's Messi. Gives it back. Roberto Carlos. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Not the most accurate pass. And that could send his way. He's got it away. Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Darwin. Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
In with the challenge. Howson with the foul. He's not got that quite right. It's Darwin. Ronaldinho. Howson deals with that comfortably. Pass somewhat off target. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Boca Juniors are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rijkaard.
Mateus. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Roberto Carlos delivers.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Well, that is one way to stop it. Well, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
Well, great position for it.
And that's it. Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tchouameni calmly anticipates. Now it's Rafinha. Real chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Rafinha! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Cantona. Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mateus. Oh, this looks sharp. Porto are looking to break at pace. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Goal! Boca Juniors!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Boca Juniors are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Romero tries to pass it through. Can he spark a counter here? No, it's come to nothing. Now he's off and running. Romero spots it and intercepts. Zanetti. Shot, and the shot! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's a sharp little ball here. Rafinha is herring after that one. And he's taking no chances there. Romero wins the duel this time. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted. Bergomi. Oh no, this does not look good. Rijkaard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's picked out the run. He's one-on-one, surely! Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Defending was strong and firm. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Now it's Rafinha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Cantona. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Big chance! He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. DiMarco, tidy with his distribution. Oh, can he get onto this?
Boca Juniors are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
Looking to play him in. Swings in across. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I really like the look of Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is his decision-making, which has been grown through his youth years. That comes from his...
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards to get them off and running. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Costa Curta. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Schneider. Now it's Minamino. Morientes. Can he get on the end of this? Well read. And the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
This is the time you need that pace.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. In with the challenge. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And now they can clear their lines. And it's Kimmich.
Inter clearly are trying to...
There's the header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Wirtz. Morientes dominates aerially so often. Good pressure, determined, intense. Played out to the right. It's a good foot in there. And he's managed to get rid. Schneider. And it's Minamino. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kimmich. Morientes. Distributed tidily. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cantona has ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Schneider. Good take, takes a shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Minamino knows only too well that he should have converted after getting through one-on-one. He doesn't need telling.
It's not an especially good pass, that. There's a sharp little ball here. Mateus.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Wirtz clears it away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Half an hour played now. The less said about that pass, the better. That's a lovely, neat pass. Roberto Carlos. Cantona. Cantona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Morientes. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. Cross into the box. Threads one in. Chance for a shot! It's in! Inter are back in business. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rijkaard. And he was quick to react. And it's Kimmich. This looks promising. Minamino. Tchouaméni tries to clear. Minamino. Decent chance! Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Rijkaard. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's quick to snatch it back. Costa Curta gets it away.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Morientes receives it in a good position here. Costa Curta is there to clear. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's hoisted clear. He's cut it out. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Al padre de un niño con mochila verde se le solicita amablemente ponerse en contacto con miembros del personal.
Here's the whistle then to start the second half. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Tries to pass it through. He's in space and looking for options. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's come to nothing. He's found a way through. Oh, what has happened here? Defending of the desperate variety. Zanetti. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Cantona! Cleared away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out to the right. Morientes. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Minamino. Now that looks a decent ball. Incoming to header! No, not the best of headers.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard. Morientes. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's in on goal. Mateus. And it's Rijkaard. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Morientes. Minamino. Mateus. Cantona. Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Schneider. Rijkaard. Oh, that's nice. And it's Schneider. Good ball, good take. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pass somewhat off target. He's gone for goal. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe! He has found the way through. Henderson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Morientes, played out towards the right wing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kimmich just eases him off the ball. Minamino.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Howson. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cantona. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Cantona. Schneider, who's set up one goal so far. Mateus. He's in a great position here. Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide. Adams. Oh, can he get onto this? Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. He's on it, can he get away? Schneider. Mateus. Zanetti. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, we're underway. So Tadilson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
It's great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Well, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah, and in this day and age where inverted wingers are the norm, he's someone who can hark back to the old days.
Saliba gets a foot in here. Now it's Isco. He's had a shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Albert Ferrer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Has a look and plays it forward. Mateus pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Mateus. Boca Juniors leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Back into the middle.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mateus running with the ball. Closing in on... and he shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Mateus. And it's Doué. Mateus. Now that looks a decent ball. Ambitious ball here. Could move up a gear here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Messi. That has been slung wide. Doué. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through. Driving on and making good progress. Doué. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. He's looking wide. He's on it. Can he get away? He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Doué really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Isco. This looks promising. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, they can break here. But that has not gone well. Oh, good-looking ball. Isco puts his foot on the gas. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, well timed.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? Danielson is onto this. Barnes. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Boca Juniors, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Boca Juniors definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Mateus, and it's Isco. Isco. Oh, this is a terrific run. Cannavaro did well to stay calm there. Neymar. Nicely spread. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Boca Juniors are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Isco. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bergomi gets rid without sophistication. Nicely worked. Mateus distributed tidily. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Isco is always looking to break lines. Driving forward. That's real chance! And he hits the net! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game in our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Substitutions taking place.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Boca Juniors are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Yeah, that pass isn't the best.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's an excellent interception. That's going to go a long way. Mateus, Boca Juniors, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. He's being urged to shoot. And that was very necessary.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Zanetti. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Kagawa. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Stoichkov. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's ambitious. 5 minutes left on the clock. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking to play him in. David Villa. They're urging him to shoot.
Boca Juniors really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That has been cut short. Well timed, excellent interception.
2 added minutes
Gives it
has
back.
been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Messi. Number 11, Harvey Bone.
Kagawa.
Number 10, Desiree
Strong
Doué.
challenge. That could
Coming
leave
on
a
the
mark.
field, number
Bellingham
27,
gets good distance on it.
Ryan. Number 50.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Boca Juniors proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Time for our special lottery. Please
How would you
grab the tickets
summarise
you were
what we've
given when
seen
you were
today
walking
then,
through the
Jim?
gates.
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way. So